Edwin Weston by Nathan Dooning. Edwin Weston was born in 1886 in Illinois and later moved to California, where he spent most of his life working as a photographer. He originally started in a soft focus painterly style that was popular in the early 1900s, but eventually he completely changed his approach and helped lead a major shift in photography. Weston lived through a period of huge social change and artistic change. Modernism, new technology, new ideas about art, and all this influenced how he worked. He also spent several important years in Mexico, where he was part of a creative community that included artists like Diego Rivera and Tina Midori. That period helped shape the style he's known for today. Edwin Weston was most famous for his roll and straight photography, which is a style that focuses on sharp focus, clear detail, and unmanipulated images. The idea was that a photo should look like a photo, not a painting. What made Weston so unique is that he could take everyday objects like a pepper, a shell, a dune, and photograph them so carefully that they become something completely new. He turned simple things into abstract and sculpture-esque forms, which made viewers see them differently. His dedication to clarity and simplicity helped photography become accepted as a serious fine art, not just a technical skill. Pepper, number 30. This is probably one of his most famous works. It is strange because it is literally just a pepper, but the way he positions it makes it look like a sculpture. The curves, the shadows, the smooth texture, everything feels dramatic. He has the ability to turn something so ordinary to something much deeper, with the form, shape, and the hidden beauty in everyday objects. Nautilus shell. Another one of his iconic images, Nautilus shell. Weston focuses on the spiral shape and the smooth surface, turning the shell into a symbol of natural design and mathematical beauty. It feels simple, but also extremely elegant. The image shows how Weston pays attention to geometry and structure, letting the shape speak for itself without any artificial effects. Dunes, Oceano. Weston doesn't only focus on objects, he also photographs landscape. Like these sand dunes in California, what stands out here is the abstract look of the dune, the flow, the curves, deep shadows, soft highlights, makes the scene feel almost like waves or folded fabric. Even though it's real place, Weston turns it into something artistic and almost dreamlike. You can see the rhythm, the balance, the way the light shapes on every curve. Weston waits for the right moment of sunlight to carve out these strong contrasts, giving the dunes a sculpture and almost molded look. One thing that really surprised me during my research was how technically challenging his work was. Weston used an 8 by 10 UCam. It requires long exposures, careful focus, and lots of patience. Because of the size of the negatives, he created contact prints that were extremely sharp and detailed. He also avoided manipulating his images in the darkroom. His goal was to keep his photos honest and precise. This slow, careful process is a big reason why his photographs feel so controlled and intentional. While researching Weston, I learned to appreciate how much discipline and thought went into his work. At first, I didn't understand why people were so fascinated by pictures of vegetables and shells, but the more I studied his work, the more I noticed the details, the curves, the lighting, the textures, the thought behind every image, and how he could turn something so ordinary into something so beautiful. One thing I really liked about Weston was how simple his subjects are. He didn't rely on special effects or completed scenes. He just looked closely at the world and captured it with honesty. Thank you very much for listening to my presentation on Edwin Weston. I hope you enjoyed learning a little bit about his life and his images, and why he remains such a major figure in photography. I would like to end it on one of his quotes. For photography is a way to capture the moment, not just any moment, but the important one. This one moment out of all time when a subject is revealed to the fullest, that moment of perfection which comes once and not repeated.